Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Friday. Friday's here. The work week is over. Hopefully, everybody's having a good day. Hopefully, everybody has had a good week. Shout out to the folks in the chat. How we all feeling today? How we all doing today? How do we feel about the Ryan McMahon trade? That news broke out earlier today. So, Ryan McMahon was acquired by the Yankees for prospects Griffin Herring, who is a number 8 prospect left-handed pitcher, and number 21 prospect right-handed pitcher Josh Gross. Both of those guys have been sent to the Rockies, have been traded to the Rockies to get third baseman Ryan McMahon. And as we all know, Ryan McMahon was, the Yankees needed a third baseman, right? And, I didn't know if Ryan McMahon was one of those names that the Yankees were looking at. I know some fans made a mention of his name. I know Ryan McMahon's name has been mentioned in the past. Whether or not the Yankees were going to go after him was a big question mark. You heard the big names amongst guys like Eugenio Suarez. You kept hearing about Brian Hayes, IKF. Those were the names that you've been hearing about in the last few weeks. But the Yankees acquired third baseman Ryan McMahon from the Colorado Rockies. I'm honestly a little shocked that the Rockies even made a trade because historically they don't really trade during the deadline. But to me, folks, and you all let me know what you think, and please do me a favor, go vote in the poll, and also make sure you all go like this live stream. It does really help out with the channel. Subscribe to this channel, share this channel out with everyone you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue growing this channel out. And let me know what you all think about the trade. Again, go vote in the poll. I would appreciate it. So, look, there's been a lot of complaints from the fan base, including myself, about the lack of defense on this team, the amount of errors, and it showed in that series against Toronto, that final game of the series where the Yankees made 4 errors. And in general, the errors that they committed against the Blue Jays, right, in both of the series that they played against them this month, there was a lot of issues with the defense, particularly with the infield. We know the issue with Volpe, right? Volpe's been getting beat up quite a bit from fans, and I mean, I understand, rightfully so. When it comes to third base was a hole. That was a hole that folks were complaining. A lot of fans were complaining about even during the offseason, saying that, the Yankees need to acquire a third baseman. That's a missing hole. That's a missing hole, right? And it clear as day that it was a missing hole, right? Throughout the season, you had Jazz playing that position. Although I'm not saying Jazz is a bad third baseman, but it's not his position. Right, a lot of fans, us fans, we complain about how this Yankees team plays guys out of position. Right, we've seen that, and I'm not in favor of it. Okay, so third base was being held down by Vivas. It was being held down by Peraza. Unfortunately, it was being held down by Cabrera, but he got hurt. So him going down, your options were Peraza. Your options were was Vivas. At the time, DJ LeMahieu was not an option because he could not play the position anymore. I mean, he himself said that, hence the reason why he was DFA'd. But third base was a glaring hole, right? Defensively, it was just a glaring hole. Okay, it was a big problem. The Yankees were definitely missing a defensive piece. I think personally, I'll give you my pros and cons with the whole Ryan McMahon thing. Look, I think getting Ryan McMahon was a good move because he is a proven glove. He's an instant upgrade at third base. You can't argue that. I mean, you can if you want. I'm not saying you can't. But in my opinion, you cannot argue that he is a defensive upgrade at third base. It's over Peraza, over Vivas. I will take Ryan McMahon every day of the week. All right. When it comes to defensive purposes, is his bat great? Are his offensive numbers great? Overall, no. His offensive numbers are not great, but it's still an upgrade over what they have. And the Yankees didn't have to give up a lot. they only gave up their number 9, no, excuse me, number 8 and number 21 prospects. And, both of those prospects, they were projected to be ready in 2027. So it's not like, they were on the verge of being called up. Right. So, and not to mention McMahon comes with a few years of control. So he's not a free agent till I believe 2028. So, I don't know about you all. I like the trade. Right. And I'm thinking in terms of defense, because that's what this the problem was at third base, right? We saw it. I know we have it at shortstop clearly, but third base was also a problem too. So it does instantly improve defensively at third base. And for all my analytical folks, all right, I know there's a lot of analytical folks out there that watch the game. So Ryan McMahon is tied he's tied for 6th among all third basemen with a defensive run save of 4, and he's 4th among third basemen in outs above average, which is a 4. So his defensive presence is going to be well known. It's going to show. All right. Batting average, you look at his batting average overall. I mean, let's just, I'll pull that up for you all, and let me just get those numbers real quick. And I'll pull up his baseball savant here too. I'll share it on the screen. Right now, yeah, I mean, 217 batting average. I mean, that's nothing to get excited about. I understand. Yes, he does strike out a lot. But his bat hopefully would be perfect for Yankee Stadium. He is a left-handed bat. That was one of the things about me personally that I was just like, I wanted them to get a right-handed bat because they have a lot of lefties in the lineup. But again, I'm not upset about this trade at all, because again, defensively it improves things a lot. And his batting average is 217, on base percentage of 314. He's got an OPS of 717. So obviously OPS, that's a big thing that folks look at. All my analytical folks that are out there, I know you all like OPS. So, and also in the last 40 games, I want to share this with you all, or 39 games, should I say. He's been actually showing great improvement at the plate. So, let me see if I can find that tweet. There was a tweet there that okay, here we go. So this was put out by Mark Feinsand. It says McMahon's overall numbers this season are average at best, but he's been much better over the past 6 weeks. Since June 7th, McMahon has 10 home runs and an 819 OPS in 39 games. He immediately becomes a huge upgrade at third base for the Yankees, and he's signed through 2027. So over the last 39 games since June 7th, the numbers have been a lot better offensively. Hopefully that still carries over when he plays for the Yankees. He's not in the lineup tonight, obviously, so he should be in the lineup tomorrow, I would assume. But because he's got to make that trip to the Bronx. So Peraza's in the lineup, and we'll talk about tonight's lineup momentarily with the Phillies and Yankees. We'll do the pregame stuff as always. But this was a trade that was necessary. I mean, I know it's not Eugenio Suarez, right? I get it. I know a lot of fans really wanted Eugenio Suarez, but who knows what the Diamondbacks were asking for. And I don't know about you all. I'm not giving up big names for a rental. I get it's Eugenio Suarez. I get his bat is great, but defensively, he's subpar. So Yankees thought defense first, and they absolutely needed to think defense first. Defense is really important in this game, and it's proven every single year. Okay, defensively, this team is a lot better than in a lot better position now at third base than where they were, the rest of the year. So I like the trade, folks. Again, you all let me know what you think. I'm in favor of it, as I am looking at the poll here. The poll says 16 votes, and 88% of you feel that it is a great move. And so far, most of you like the trade. So I like it. Let's see what other trades the Yankees make. Obviously, the Yankees aren't done yet, so pitching needs to be obviously the next thing that they need to go after, because the pitching is a big priority. I mean, the pitching has been taking a beating, whether it's due to injuries or whether it's these guys not performing up to par in some of their performances. So, bullpen especially. I was hoping that the Yankees would also talk with the Rockies about acquiring a guy like Jake Bird. That's the guy that I wanted. If not Jake Bird, then Seth Halverson. I mean, still plenty of time to go for the trade deadline. Could the Yankees be looking to the Twins to try and get Duran and Joe Ryan? I mean, those guys would be big names to have on the team. What would that cost? There's still a lot of time left, but Cashman and company, they struck, and they struck well. Again, I like the trade. You all let me know what you think. With that being said, let me say what's up to the chat, because I have not said what's up to the chat. I know the chat's on fire right now. So first person in the building, nosebleed section, what is up, man? Jonathan, what's going on? Beagle, what's up? Katie, what is going on? Who else we have in the building? We got Evan is in the building. What's going on, man? Welkin is in the building. Well, why do I call it dumpster diving? I want to answer that question real quick, because every move that Cashman makes, a lot of fans like to call it a dumpster dive. Just throwing that out there. Who else is in the building? Ronald is in the building. What's up? What's up, Michael? How's it going? Michael Yoder, what is going on? We got the chef in the building. What up? What's going on, chef? We got Dev Finch in the building. We got Custodio, my man Custodio's in the building. Make sure you guys subscribe to his channel to go improve and cost us more. Yeah, I agree there, Custodio. Who else we got in the building? We got Desiree in the building. What's up, Desiree? What's going on? We got D's channel in the building. What is going on? My man Infernus is in the building. What is up? Jace is in the building. What is up? Cancel is in the building. What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Again, make sure you all hit the like button, hit that subscribe. Share this channel out with everyone you know. And I did say I would bring up the baseball savant for Ryan McMahon. Where are we at here? Boom. What's going on? What's up, Sean Browning? Not sure what that okay. Here we go. Let me zoom in a little bit more. So, you look at he's got good numbers. I mean, yeah, batting run value, not great. When you look at his batting, I mean, the numbers are not bad. The numbers are not bad. And again, over the last 39 games, he's shown his bat's been hot, so hopefully it does carry over when he plays for the Yankees. The fielding, though, is the thing I'm looking at, really. I mean, yeah, arm strength, not great, but the outs above average, which is 4. That's a big deal. Again, it's a defensive upgrade at third base. The bat, the bat is nothing attractive, right? It's not a power bat, but I feel as though it's still a bat that is a great improvement over guys like Peraza and Yorbit Vivas. Let me know what you all think, though. Let me know what you all think. So, Welkin says McMahon looks like a carbon copy of Wells. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. It sounds like you're not happy with the trade, but I'm going to ask you: Would you rather have McMahon at third base, or would you rather have Peraza or Vivas? What's up, Javi? How's it going? What is going on, Javi? What is up? What is up? Oh, my man Ace is in the building. Shia. What up, Ace? How's it going, dude? Make sure you all go subscribe to the Ace Avenue. I was actually live with him a little bit earlier with him and Jason from 161. I was on there for about 15, 20 minutes. We were just talking about the trade there for McMahon. But, I know some fans are not some fans are not going to be in favor of it. Some fans are going to be in favor of it. You'd rather have IKF or Hayes. I get it. Hayes probably would have cost him more, though. How much more? I don't know, because he's cheaper and he comes with more controllable years. IKF would have been a rental, but honestly, I don't know. I didn't think the Yankees were going to reunite with IKF. And besides, the fans ran IKF out of town. It's not like the fans were very happy with IKF being in pinstripes. So, McMahon was a name that's been mentioned a lot. I've mentioned his name in the past before, but again, my preference would have been a right-handed bat. But again, I'm not going to complain about McMahon. He is an immediate upgrade at third base. I have zero complaints about this. So, and I understand if folks are not happy with it, I get it. I get it. You have the right to not be happy about it. That's perfectly fine. I like it. I like the trade, and the Yankees didn't have to give up a lot. So so obviously they still have work to do. That's clear as day. But let's see what other moves the Yankees make. So who knows? Maybe we might hear something tonight. We might during the game. We might hear something over the weekend. There's some breaking news might happen over the weekend. But we'll just have to wait and see. Let me see Custodio's comment here. He says, I'd rather have a bunch of other dudes, but the move was made so they can make more moves. So if they don't go and right. Yeah. And I don't think they're done, man. I really don't think they're done, but a lot of folks didn't really think the Yankees were going to do anything. As a matter of fact, folks were saying that the Yankees should be sellers, which I think to me, it's a silly take in my opinion, but then it would make the offseason a waste of time for all the moves that they made as far as their plan B goes. And what's up, Theo? He says, I think we'll have too many high strikeout guys in the lineup. I wish we had guys who could, like I said, the Yankees were thinking defense first. The defense has been an eyesore to watch. So once again, defensively, I like the move. And over the last 6 weeks, McMahon's bat has been really good. It's been coming around. So, let's see how he does. Let's see how he does in pinstripes. But I'm confident that he's going to be a big contributor defensively. Exactly. The trade should make left side defense stronger. Absolutely. And folks, there's some other breaking news. This was broke by Jack Curry, in case anybody was wondering. Spencer Jones is not going to be starting for Scranton tonight due to back spasms. That was put out by Jack Curry, and he also emphasized that it has nothing to do with a potential trade. So there you go. Yeah, and then come out with the Vince McMahon theme song. No chance. No chance in hell. Right? What up, Mr. Coconuts? What's going on? How's it going? Yeah, maybe he is tired of carrying. It's back spasms. It happens. I don't think it's anything major. You know what I mean? Probably maybe similar to what like Cody Bellinger had earlier in the season. Well, Theo, Volpe defensively, it's beyond that he needs to make improvement. He has to, I don't know what the word is, but it's beyond improvement. Dominguez, it's funny because it's like whenever Dominguez is not in the lineup, people are just like, oh, the Yankees hate Dominguez. It's like, No, they don't hate Dominguez. I mean, Dominguez has been fine. He's been fine. He's been playing well this season. All right, in games that he's played, he's got I want to say he's got at just a little bit more at bats than Grisham does. But again, defensively, I'm taking Grisham. And you look at the overall numbers, Grisham has better numbers. Overall, he's got better numbers. Even offensively, he's got better numbers. So you got to secure that defense. I mean, Cancel, I don't know why you're saying need you guys to beat Philly. You need the Yankees to beat Philly. All I could do is root for them. So the Yankees are going to do their best to beat the Phillies to do your team a favor. So it sounds like Mr. Coconuts is not happy with the trade either. So again, I know there's going to be people criticizing it. But again, defensively, he's a major upgrade. McMahon's already an upgrade over what they had prior. So Custodio says if they don't make any other moves, I'd be upset about it. I believe that they will. I think they're going to make other moves. I don't think this is going to be the only move that they're going to make. I mean, pitching, you already know they're going to make a move for pitching. So, and they absolutely need to make a move for pitching, especially the bullpen. So, again, I wish they, got Jake Bird in that trade as well. But who knows? I mean, they could, get on the phone with the Rockies again and potentially go after a Jake Bird or Seth Halverson. We'll just have to wait and see. Or the Yankees could just pivot to a different team and see what other teams have available for pitching. So, I'm happy with this move the Yankees struck, and I'm happy with it. McMahon has a question for me. Wasn't he he played for the Rockies, and you got to keep in mind, he played for the Rockies. Worst team in baseball. So, maybe a change of scenery, change of environment, different teammates. Maybe it'll help him out, right? Maybe it'll help him out. So only time will tell. But let's put the focus on tonight's game because the Yankees are back in the Bronx. They're going to face the Philadelphia Phillies at Yankee Stadium. So the Yankees have a tough task ahead of them. They have a 3-game set against the Phillies. That Toronto series was piss poor. It was definitely not. None of us I know were happy with that performance in Toronto. The defense was just a nightmare to watch. And I know those of us that were calling the game, we were absolutely getting frustrated watching them make the defensive mistakes. And my friend Russ Morgan joining us from X, he says he's happy with the move. So shout out to Russ, man. Appreciate you jumping on with me last night to talk a little deadline. There you go, man. Yankees struck. They made their move. So that's what we got. Yeah, I'm a little nervous about this series too. As far as the Phillies go. Let's see. They were in first place yesterday, so now they fell down to second place. They're only a half a game behind the Mets, so it's a battle between them and the Mets. I'm not sleeping on the Phillies. Obviously, they got a solid team. They're 58-44. The Yankees are 56-46. So, the Phillies have a better record, not by much. Right, not by much. They have just 2 more wins than the Yankees do, but Yankees are going to have to come out, man. Yankees are going to have to come out. They're going to have to come out swinging. So against the Phillies, they got to come back and redeem themselves after the series against Toronto. But unfortunately, the game's on Apple TV. I'm not really looking forward to that. But let's go over the lineups for both the Yankees and Phillies. Sorry, let me pull it up here. All right, so this is the lineup for both teams. All right, so let's talk Phillies first. So you have Turner leading things off. He'll be playing shortstop. Schwarber's batting second. He'll be DHing. Bryce Harper's playing first base. He'll be batting third. Castellanos is batting cleanup. He'll be playing right field. JT Realmuto is batting fifth. He'll be at the dish for the Phillies. Brandon Marsh is batting sixth. He'll be playing center field. Max Kepler's batting seventh. He'll be playing left field. Batting eighth is Kemp. He'll be playing third base. And Stott will be batting ninth. He'll be playing second base. And on the mound for the Phillies, it is Taijuan Walker. He's 3-5 with a 3.75 ERA. Starting lineup for your New York Yankees, Trent Grisham leading things off. He'll be playing center field. Aaron Judge is batting second. He'll be playing right field. Bellinger batting third. He'll be playing left. Giancarlo Stanton batting cleanup. He'll be DHing in tonight's game. Jazz Chisholm Jr. batting fifth. He'll be playing second base. Paul Goldschmidt back in the lineup tonight. He'll be batting sixth. He'll be playing first base. Austin Wells is at the dish. He'll be batting seventh. Anthony Volpe playing shortstop. He'll be batting eighth. And batting ninth is Oswald Peraza. He'll be playing third base. And on the mound, it is Will Warren. So Taijuan Walker, again, 3-5 record with a 3.75 ERA. Warren with a 6-5 record with a 4.91 ERA. So I don't know if you all remember, but Will Warren made his major league debut last season, and he faced the Phillies. He got the call, just last minute because Garrett Cole was not able to pitch in that game. He was having problems, I believe, with his pitching arm. But the Yankees ended up sweeping in that series in Philadelphia. And in that game that Will Warren pitched against the Phillies, he went 5 1/3, gave up 4 runs, but was able to strike out 6. So despite giving up 4 runs, he still held his own in that game. Credit to him. And the Yankees still ended up winning that game. So a sweep against Philly would be fantastic. Do I think a sweep will happen? No. Do I think 2 out of 3 can happen? Absolutely. I think 2 out of 3 can happen. Would I be surprised for any reason that the Yankees only win 1 game in this series? I wouldn't be surprised if they only won 1. But, let's see how things play out. But tonight it is Will Warren. I know Will Warren, again, we've seen some games he does really well. Other games, teams are able to take advantage of him. The biggest thing with Warren is obviously getting out of the first inning. That's been his kryptonite, so to speak, right? Is getting out of the first inning. And I'll pull up real quick. I'll pull up Taijuan Walker's baseball savant here, so we could all take a look at his baseball savant and see what you all think. And what's up, Susan? Brooklyn's in the house. What's going on? Let me stop this screen and I'll share another screen with the baseball savant of Taijuan Walker. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. Let me zoom in a little bit more. So, based on these numbers, yo, Max, what up, man? What's going on? And we got Mark Gates in the building too. Max, what do you think of the Ryan McMahon trade? Let me get your thoughts, bro. I want to know what you think. So, numbers here for Taijuan Walker, not great, right? It's like the Yankees should be able to hit off this guy, but again, we know sometimes the Yankees bats make average pitching look like Cy Young's. But the Yankees bats should be able to hit off of him. A lot of his numbers are in the blue. They're not great. They're more on the poor side of things. He's got some categories that are in their average. He's not a big strikeout guy. So, again, Yankees should be able to hit off of him, but we'll just have to wait and see. But those are his numbers right there. As far as his pitching repertoire goes, so looks like he throws a lot of cutters, throws a lot of splitters, sinkers. So, doesn't look like the fastball is really his bread and butter, but it looks like the cutter is looks like that's the pitch that he throws the most. Compared to other right-handed pitchers, his cutter is below average compared to other right-handed pitchers. The splitter is just above. The sinker slightly below. And it looks like he's got throws a slider 14% of the time, and that's also below. So a lot of his pitches are below average compared to other right-handed pitchers. So, again, the Yankees bats should be able to do work off this guy. They should be able to hit off of him. Will they? We'll just have to wait and see, right? We'll just have to wait and see. But we'll find out soon enough. This is a funny name right here. So Boone ruins it for me. I feel like he hurts the team more than he helps. I mean, well, Boone's going to get his criticisms, I know. And, we'll get into the predictions here. Where was that comment from Max? I know Max had a comment. Let me take this off the screen here. So he's saying, was he the best option? No, but I like it, man. For sure. Great glove at third, under contract until 2028, makes $60 million. So let's see if he plays up to the contract here. But he's happy. Right. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't expecting the Yankees to give up a lot of, big names, right? I know there was a lot of fans who wanted McMahon, or not McMahon, but Eugenio Suarez for his bat. But then it was just a subpar defense. But, he's an immediate upgrade at third base. That's just what I've been saying the whole I've been saying that the whole time. He's an immediate upgrade. Yeah, they gave up no one, dude. They gave up no one, exactly. They gave up a number. They didn't have to give up a lot to get this guy. So I mean, I'm all in favor. Yeah, well, Itchy, you know what, man? I know a lot of folks they're not happy with him. I won't go down the rabbit hole right now, but it'll be interesting to see because he is signed through the 2027 season. Cashman's contract is up in 2026. What happens? Dependent. Whatever happens, I mean, you never know. Maybe they can move. Maybe the Yankees move on from both, but that's a story for a different day. We make this trade last deadline, we would have had to give up way more, in your opinion. Maybe you might be right, man. We might be right, and I don't think the Yankees are done, dude. I don't think the Yankees are done. The Yankees are definitely going to go. They're definitely going to attack some pitching. So yeah, I mean, Yankees, I think during this deadline, obviously, just like the offseason, they were thinking defense first. I mean, obviously, they've been paying attention. The defense has been sucking. A lot of fans have been asking, are Hal and Cashman watching the games? Are they seeing what's going on? When are they going to make a move? Yeah, JT, we thanks for sharing. Yeah, we talked about Spencer Jones not being in the lineup because of back spasms. So yeah, Jack Curry had reported that. But yeah, thank you for sharing though, bro. Yeah, McMahon's not in New York yet. I mean, the trade literally just went down earlier today. So I mean, it's not like he's it's not like he's gonna make the trip to New York. So right away, yeah, prime ship him. There you go. Yeah, come on, Amazon. Make it happen. But folks in the chat, I forgot to ask, what do you all think about the lineup? Are you all in favor of the lineup? Do you all dislike the lineup? How do you all feel about it? Rid of general manager because they gave up Gregory Soto for prospects. Yeah, well, Chua, I mean, unfortunately for your team, I mean, they're not having a great season. So, they're gonna trade away some of their guys to get to get something back, So, yeah, Mets are obsessed with Soto. Yeah, and that was the thing. I wanted them to go after a right-handed bat. They got a lot of lefties, but I'm sure whoever they were shopping for, I'm sure for Suarez, Diamondbacks. If they were talking with the Diamondbacks about Suarez, which I'm sure they were, the asking price was probably high. And then I'm sure they talked with the Pirates for Ke'Bryan Hayes. I'm sure they were looking at Ke'Bryan Hayes, but Ke'Bryan Hayes is also cheaper. He comes with more controllable years, so you got to wonder what the Pirates were asking for. And with the whole IKF thing, I just don't think the Yankees were looking to reunite with him. Dominguez has sat now 16 times versus a right-hander. Well, I mean, again, I know people complain that Grisham is in the lineup, but he has better numbers than Dominguez. Getting McMahon for so little, Cashman doing, yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Diamondbacks were looking to fleece the Yankees. A lot of teams look to fleece the Yankees, but or a lot of teams look to fleece the Yankees. But no, this is where I'm in favor of Cashman because he, doesn't just give in, right? He puts his foot down, and it needs to be prioritized there, Max. I mean, shoot, I don't mean to go back to the past, but we all saw what happened in the World Series. Just saying. But, yeah, last game was inexcusable. Right. I mean, switching Judge second and third in the lineup just for once. Yeah, I know. I like I said, I've always been in favor of Judge batting third. Me personally. I'm not sure why fans wanted IKF back. I mean, these are probably the same fans that wanted IKF gone, and all of a sudden they wanted him back. But yeah. Oh, and here's some other news on Twitter, folks, or X. Gary Phillips put this out. So pitcher updates, and this is from Aaron Boone. He said that the re-imaging of Mark Leiter Jr.'s leg went well. He's scheduled for a full go bullpen session today. Ryan Yarbrough scheduled for a touch and field bullpen session today. Fernando Cruz could get back on the mound sometime next week. So some pitching reinforcements, looking to make their comeback. But even with those guys coming back, the Yankees still need to make trades for pitching, especially with the bullpen. They absolutely need to, attack that bullpen at the deadline too. So maybe we hear some more news tonight. Maybe we hear some news over the weekend. We'll see what happens. Where do we hit McMahon in the lineup? That's a very good question. What's up, Jared? Where would McMahon hit in the lineup? So I would probably bat him. I'd probably bat him 6th or 7th, honestly. 6th or 7th. So Max is saying 7th. Yeah. I'm thinking 6th or 7th. And we absolutely need down help in the order. Nosebleed thinks 8th or 9th. Gotta disagree with that respectfully. But again, I understand. Williams is saying 6th. Sean Browning saying 6th or 7th. That's what I was thinking, 6th or 7th. Well, he's in the lineup tonight there, Jared. But don't worry, Ryan McMahon has been acquired. But it'll be interesting to see what the Yankees do next. Now there's rumblings of folks saying that teams are interested in Ben Rice. So could a guy like Ben Rice be on the move, right? And if he is on the move, who do they go after? Who could they get for Ben Rice? Ben Rice, his value is high, right? I mean, he has that versatility. Who they could get for him? I mean, definitely, I would say get some good pitching back. So let's see what happens. What's up, Merck? How's it going? Yeah. Yeah, I like Ben Rice. Yeah, I agreed. Agreed there. What do you think, Max? Joe Ryan from the Twins? He comes with a few years of control. What do you think about that? Tonight is Anthony Volpe bobblehead night. Oh man, I could just see bobbleheads getting thrown to the ground today. Keller for Rice? That wouldn't do it for me. I wouldn't do Keller for Rice personally. But yeah, I would go Joe Ryan on that one, dude. So Merck likes to trade. What did the folks in the poll vote? I'm just going to check that real quick. Yeah, 41 votes so far, and the majority of you are in favor of it. Well, 42 now, so 43, yeah. So most of you are in favor of it. Joe Ryan from the Twins. I have not there, cancel. Am I being traded in that deal for O'Neal Cruz? Yes. Brian Cashman just told me that I am being traded. Nez, what up, Nez? He says I'd rather have Bregman. Late to the party. Was left with. Yeah, but if you acquired Bregman, then his contract, because of the Yankees being over the threshold, he would have cost $80 million. And there's no way the Yankees were going to do that. But that's what we got, folks. That's what we got. So let's get into these predictions, people. Let's get into these predictions. So Will Warren versus the Philadelphia Phillies. How do we feel about Will Warren tonight? Drop your predictions. I know a couple of people dropped them. So Welkin is going 4 2/3, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, 6 runs. He gives up 3 homers. Sean Browning's got 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 runs, 7 strikeouts, a couple of walks. No, I understand. I get that, James. It's just his. There were reports coming out saying that teams were interested in Ben Rice. What up, Petruzzi? 5 innings pitched, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, 2 runs. Yeah, I did hear about it, but why? I'm not. The O'Neal Cruz trade really does not make a lot of sense. I like the trade there, Petruzzi. I do like it, especially for defensive purposes. It's great. It's great. He's an immediate upgrade in the infield. Jared's going 5 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 walk, 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts. Got it. Yeah, Walken dropped his prediction again. I read it. I read it there, bro. I got you. Yeah, Warren against this Phillies lineup again. He made his major league debut last year against these guys. He gave up 4 runs, but he pitched 5 1/3, struck out 6. That was a game that the Yankees still won. 5 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 walk, 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts. Got it. 4 innings, 3 strikeouts, 6 hits, 4 runs. 6 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. 5 innings, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks. Okay. It was definitely for defensive purposes. I mean, I see potential in Rice. He's got the potential. He needs a little bit more time. He's got the potential, but fraudulent. Yeah, so 5 2/3, 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, and no decision. Honestly, Warren, I could see him. I'm going to say 5 1/3. I do see him giving up 4 runs. I'll give him 5 strikeouts, 3 walks. That's what I got for Will Warren tonight. What up, Frederick? So yeah, 5 1/3, 4 runs, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks. That is my prediction for Will Warren. Beagle's adding here 4 innings, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks. Jay's face Scooble. Jay's destroyed the Tigers yesterday, man. I don't know. Is Scooble going to be able to stop him? Yes, I am streaming the game tonight. Well, Paul Goldschmidt generally leads off against left-handed pitching. Well, O'Neal Cruz was also a failed shortstop. It sounds like he really played well at shortstop. That's why they moved him to the outfield. Yeah, I suppose, Welkin. I suppose. The game is on Apple TV, yes. The game is on Apple TV tonight. I will be streaming the game. Actually, just signed up for Apple TV just for their trial because, it sounds like there's going to be quite a few games. I mean, there's already been a couple of games on Apple TV. They are. Some guys say name Montero's pitching for the Tigers today. Montero for the Tigers? Somebody just said Scooble. I'm confused. That is crazy. No, and that's the thing, James. It's like the Jays have a good lineup, man. What's up there, TC? What's going on? Shout out to TC. Desiree giving her opinions on Ted Lasso. She's saying Apple TV's worth it. Yeah, I mean, $10 a month, it ain't too bad. It ain't too bad. All right. What do we got for what up, Egyptian? What do we got for double plays? How many double plays did the Yankees hit into tonight? What is everybody's double play prediction? I think the Yankees are going to hit into 1. Is what I think. I think the Yankees will hit into 1 double play. 1 from nosebleed. Sean Browning's going 2. John the Beagle Dad's going 2. Any other double play predictions? Susan's going 2. Dave Eisenberg, what's up? He's going 2. Oh, Schoolball's sitting. Okay. Deshaun's saying 3. Oh, shout out to TC's mother. It is her birthday today. Happy birthday to TC's mom. Shout out to TC Still's mother. 2, 1 by Volpe. 2 by Jace. Jared thinks 0. Susan's going 2. With her favorite player in the world. 2 double plays. 2. Yeah, everybody dropping the happy birthdays for Mama Steels. Yeah, I bet, man. Moms are awesome, dude. Like same with my mom is a pretty amazing woman. She's awesome. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Any other double plays before we move on? So I got two double plays. What else we got, people? What else we got for double plays? Everyone call your mama for sure. I know my mother's she's called me a few times while I was like streaming the games. So I'm like, all right, I gotta mute the mic. I gotta pause for a second. I gotta take this phone call because I'm like, well, if she's calling, I'm sure there's got to be something up. So make sure everything is all right. Yes, indeed. Just trying to see if there's like any other breaking news or anything. But there isn't at the moment. And we got Sco in the building. Great pickup for both teams today. Yeah, indeed, bro. Indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. Home runs. Who's hitting a home run tonight? Who is hitting a home run tonight? Drop your home run predictions. Who do we got for home runs? Sco has been a member for 2 months. 18-5 Yankees. Judge, Stanton, 3 homers each. Uh-huh. Volpe, Bellinger, Jazz, 1 homer each. Yeah, well, McMahon's not in the lineup, bro. He'll probably be in the lineup tomorrow. You got Judge from Jared. He's going also Jazz. Volpe and Grish, Goldie, Judge. I'm going Judge. I'm going to go Judge, Giancarlo. You know what? I'm going to go 2, 3, 4 batters. I'm going to go Judge, Bellinger, Stanton. I know, TC. I'm sorry. Volpe will go 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. Whew. Yanks have to hit homers or they don't score. Yeah. All rise from D's channel. Any other home run predictions? Yeah, good for her. What's up, Montauk? Shout out to you. Jay Rivera, what's up, man? Belly and Judge for home run predictions. Nice. Yeah, I got Belly and Judge too, along with Giancarlo. So I think it'll be the 2, 3, 4 batters tonight. James is going Wells and Belly home run. You think Judge will strike out 3 times? I understand. Good, Dave. I don't know who's going down for McMahon. They haven't really said anything yet. Either they send Vivas back down or they move on from Peraza. I mean, those would be the logical choices here. Post-game show with voicemails. Nah, not voicemails. I'm not a voicemail. I don't do the voicemail thing. I know there's other content creators that do it. I'm not really the voicemail. On a rare occasion, I'll do open panels, and that one is as far as open panels go. That's more of a surprise. I don't announce when it's going to be. If I'm live and if I feel like doing an open panel, then I'll do the open panel. I'll provide the link, but it's a surprise. I think you meant to say Goldschmidt. Yes, he is. Definitely DFA Peraza. Yeah, man, Peraza's made it this far. I'll say that. But his days might be. I'm sure his days are numbered, though. Thought it was kind of messed up when they asked him, how do you feel that? Basically, ask him like, how do you feel your days might be numbered? I mean, I don't know if that was a great question to ask him. Probably put him down. David's saying to trade Peraza. I mean, they could trade him. They're not going to get anything of value back. They would have to package him. That's kind of what I'm thinking, Sunil, because Vivas has options. So I could see the Yankees doing that. You send Loisaga down. Yeah, true. Vivas, yeah, he might get told to go down. Peraza does have a little bit of more versatility. But again, we'll see what the Yankees decide to do. Once McMahon is added to the roster, which he should be in the lineup tomorrow. I would imagine he would be in the lineup tomorrow. So once he's added to the roster, we'll see what the corresponding move is. But it's either Vivas gets sent back down or Peraza gets DFA'd. I mean, those are the one or two things that's probably going to happen. All right. Score predictions. Let's talk about score predictions. What's tonight's score going to be, people? What's the score tonight? What are your score predictions? Robert, are you talking about for Ryan McMahon? They gave up left-handed pitcher Griffin Herring, who was their number 8 prospect, and then they gave up their number 21 prospect Josh Gross, who's a right-handed pitcher. 5'4", 9'4", 6'3". I am going to see the Fantastic Four movie there, Sunil, based on Ace's review. Ace's review will determine whether or not I will go see that movie. 5'4". All right, I went over that. 9'2". 6'3", 11'5". Yeah, just a couple of pitching prospects back to the Rockies. So it's not like they didn't give up really a lot. Yeah, buddy. That WRC plus is pretty atrocious for Peraza. It is disgusting. Jay Rivera's going 5-3. Yeah, my score prediction, man, I'm going to go. What do I want to say? I'm going to say 8-7. I don't know why, but I'm going to say 8-7. Yeah, Peraza's the only other shortstop on the team. No, they didn't trade Peraza. Not yet. I mean, I say not yet, but I'm acting like they're going to. Yeah, 8-7. I think I'm going to go 8-7. I don't know why, but I think it's going to be an 8-7 game. Ernie Clement, righty bat who works the count and can situational hit. Yeah, but can you see the Blue Jays trading a guy like that to their division rival? And what would you have to give up with him? I say 5-3 because Warren is unpredictable. Well, you got that right. 7-5 from D's channel. All right. Any other score predictions before we move to the final segment of the show? It's everybody's favorite segment of the show. Do I see the Yankees platooning Ryan McMahon? No, he's definitely not going to platoon. He's going to be an everyday third baseman, dude. Like, why platooning? I don't see. No way. That would be pretty cool, James. Absolutely, but yeah, Clement is solid. If the guy I would want is Addison Barger, man, that dude is a beast. Let's pray for Yankees 8-7. Okay, 5-4 from Yasin. I don't know. I guess they have him as a depth piece. I mean, so more, sure he's getting playing time. Yeah, he better not platoon McMahon. That would be stupid. I don't think he's going to platoon McMahon, though. All right, let's talk about food. What are y'all doing for dinner? On John Duran and Griffin Jacks. I know I've heard they were talking with the Twins. Who put that report out there? Steak mac and cheese from Sean, chili, a cheesesteak for lunch. I don't know why, but lately I've been craving cheesesteak. Not sure why, but certainly been craving it. What else is for dinner, or what did you have for lunch? If you're not hungry right now, what do you all got for food? What are you all munching for the game? Talk to me. Pizza and wings. Feels like 100 in New York, having some Chinese takeout. I hear you, bro. Lamb chops and rice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Score is 6-4, whoever wins. Yeah, I got you. That's fair. Yeah, it was hot. It was hot here, but now in my area, like the clouds just took over. Looks like it's a little wind. It's some wind. I don't know if it's going to start raining. I mean, yeah, it's summertime. Clearly, it's going to be hot. So, but food-wise, what do we got, people? What do we got for food? What are you all munching on? Probably I'll end the live stream here in about a couple of minutes, so that way I could get ready for the pregame or for the play-by-play. Get all that set up. Definitely looking forward to this series. It's gonna be a tough series, but the Yankees are gonna have to. They got to redeem themselves, big time. Made buffalo chicken wings with Ken's blue cheese and salad. Always have a salad for sure, man. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Gotta have that salad. Yeah, they're playing the Rays. They're ending the month of July on a 4-game set against the Rays. Indeed, Yasin. Leftover meatloaf and cucumber salad. Sounds pretty good, Desiree. Nice. Let's check these polls again, or the poll. 62 votes, and 76% of you said that the Yankees made a great move in trading for Ryan McMahon. Baby back ribs with barbecue and some garlic mashed potatoes and some cheesecake for dessert. Ooh, cheesecake. Schwarber and Harper hitting home run for the Phillies. Yeah, I could see it. Schwarber. Harper, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But folks, yes, I am going to wrap it up here. I am going to go live here in less than 25 minutes for the play-by-play. I do appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you all for hanging out for the pregame. Thank you all for discussing the Ryan McMahon trade. I was really curious to see what folks were thinking, but yeah, this is it's a big deal. It's a big deal. So yeah, anytime you can save your top prospects, it's a win. But to me, Spencer Jones and George Lombard Jr., guys like that, they're an untouchable. So I don't think those guys are going anywhere, and they shouldn't go anywhere. But folks in the chat, Make sure you all hit that like button on the way out. If you're watching this on the rerun, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate if you're watching this for the first time and you're watching this and you're liking what you're seeing. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you for that. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Keep sharing this channel out, folks. Spread the word. Thank you all very much again. I'll see you all for the play-by-play. And as always, let's go Yankees.